Okay, so to absolutely nobody's and yet somehow everybody's surprise, Vitality did it. They've won their second successive major, a feat we've not seen since Astralis like 6 years ago. This was a historic major, to be sure, and one that deserves to be talked about. So let's talk about it. Okay, so Budapest. Where to begin? Now, we've not spoken since the end of Stage 3, so there's actually a ton of ground to cover, because, brother, what a bracket. Even Falcons getting throttled ended up being tight and exciting.
Falcons' major life on the line.
The time's getting too low, they've got to go.
Jumping through the window, Sway leaning back, holding it off is Tanir. Sway dead with nothing, Kyosuke could be the difference. Bomb is beyond 5 seconds. Falcons have failed. Team Spirit, lift the curse.
I was gonna write a joke about like which superstar they're gonna sign next, but honestly, after watching Donk just utterly crash out in the semifinal, I'm actually sort of worried it's gonna be him.
Alright everyone, it's time for the holiday season. I spend a lot of time struggling to think of gifts for my loved ones, to the point where I forget to think about gift ideas for myself. But fortunately, we've partnered with Predator Gaming, who might have the perfect solution to that yearly problem. Now, we all need some much needed downtime after a crazy busy year. And for me, that means chilling out, writing some sick bars with my fountain pens, and drinking a lot of absolutely peak coffee. But with all that extra festive energy, I'm looking forward to hopping online for some relaxing Rocket League sessions. And with Predator Gaming's brand new Helios Neo 16S AI gaming laptop, I'll be able to do that in style. On top of offering desktop level performance powered by an Intel Ultra 9 processor and a stunning OLED display, the Helios Neo 16S AI does away with the stereotype of gaming laptops lighting your thighs on fire, thanks to its advanced thermal solutions and 5th gen Aeroblade 3D technology. So if you know a gamer who's a little hard to shop for like me this holiday season, pick them up the Predator Helios Neo 16S AI using the Best Buy link in the description. Or, you know, get one for yourself. Or me. Seriously, guys, can I keep this?
Anyway, Vita smashing Mongols was sad, but expected. However, FaZe smashing Moz, less so. But the biggest upset of all had to be Na'Vi beating Furia. That was insane.
Yakindar and K. Serrano called upon, and they will get cut down. You are stuffed, and your major run is done. The crown falls from Furia's head, and Na'Vi amongst the 4 teams that'll chase it to the end.
I don't know if Furia actually had what it took to beat a surging FaZe clan or an unstoppable Vitality in the final, but I do think that they'll spend a fairly long time wondering whether they did. It kind of sucked to see them lose like this, but then again, to quote my favorite saying in sports, that's why you play the games. I had Spirit losing to Vitality. What I did not have was Donk crashing out on the main stage for everyone to see after map 1. I get that Homie was basically 1v9ing, but I've never seen a player so visibly tilted with his own squad. Even in between rounds, it looked as if he was just checked out, which to me is way worse than cursing, yelling, or slamming your desk. I guess it's time to pull out the Nico meme and slap a green jersey on the boy. As for the other semi, Jiminy Christmas. What a series. I'm gonna do a full breakdown and react, but if you have yet to see this Twist Deagle clutch, brother, it is a good day to have eyes.
Morale up for debate. Okay, it's him staying solid as a rock. Quick adjustment, last burst, finds the header, Brokey. Too much for Twist to handle.
Or is it?
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe there's magic in the FaZe jersey once more. Just needs Makaze. Missed shot, whistles past as the rookie versus the veteran. Oh! He's done it again.
He's at home in that FaZe jersey!
Now, at this point, I really must reiterate that I was right and that I said that FaZe would do this. And yet, still, it felt insane when it actually happened.
It started strong. Ancient a distant memory, because Inferno, it comes down to the last 2. Fit and wonderful. 4, and FaZe Clan have done it. A major grand final, Carrigan elated.
Going from finishing 3-2 in stage 1 to a major final is fucking ridiculous. And to think none of it would have happened if it weren't for Kerrigan's clutch-ass defuse.
Kerrigan has to deliver right here, right now. In the face of a smoke and a defuse kit, he's not positioned for the bomb. And as Kerrigan swings wide, he'll stop it. FaZe Clan to overtime.
Woo!
The most entertaining roster in Counter-Strike, indeed. A ludicrous run that just kept things fresh and interesting right up to the end, even if that end was sort of predictable.
Vitality reigning, defending, back-to-back major champions. One frag from it and Frozen will fight to the bitter end. Apex on the front of the bomb site. Frozen on the swing, and it's Apex himself to end it. The one and only Dan Mattisclair. 2 majors in CSGO, 2 majors in CS2.
So yeah, Vitality are back-to-back major champions. That has not happened since Astralis did it back in CSGO in 2018-19 when they won 3 in succession. Worth mentioning that this was also Rops's 4th major final in a row, meaning that he's been in every one in CS2 thus far. That is insane. And yeah, if you're still going on about anyone but ZywOo being the GOAT, you're nuts. Like, this guy is the greatest to ever touch the game, and you are coping if you say otherwise. Anyway, let's see if Rops has one more final in him so he can tie Nip's 5 record, and let's see if Vitality have one more major in him to tie Astralis' successive major record. That would be a really insane boon to them calling themselves the greatest roster of all time, even if there would obviously still be a conversation that has to be had. For now, let's just enjoy the break and the fallout from this major, and yearn for the glorious CS that is yet to come. See you next time.